with Gillian Scott-Ward of Back to Natural. This is your film. Did you write and star in it?
It's a documentary film, and we traveled to 3 different continents and interviewed people of African descent about their experiences, life experiences with natural hair, and we also look at the history of hair globally.
Wow. What gave that idea? What sparked that idea?
Well, there was a time in my life, so if you don't know, a lot of people of color, a lot of black people do a chemical process to their hair from a very early age, and that had a lot of psychological and social implications. I think it didn't start as a practice, but it definitely became a practice that was done to help assimilate into dominant cultures, and has since then just kind of grown, and now we're doing a reversal with the natural hair movement, and that has a lot of implications. Some children are being kicked out of school, people lose their jobs, all from having natural hair, so we really kind of uncover the truths behind this new natural hair movement.
Wow. Yeah, you've definitely seen a shift, especially in media with all of that. I mean, we're lucky we live in a liberal bubble, so people are more accepting in New York City. But I know most places it's not quite as acceptable. But even here, there's still requirements.
Definitely here, people get, there's implications for work and for school, even in New York.
And was there anything surprising as you were filming this documentary that even for you was like, whoa?
Yeah, I think just how global it is. I mean, there's definitely obviously places where wearing your natural hair is commonplace, but I think that it's an issue kind of widespread. So we were in South Africa, where there were a few really famous stories of children being kicked out of school. We saw this very similar things in France. I think that if people watch the film, they're gonna see a lot of very kind of shocking things about natural hair in France. So I think that it's just really uncovering some things that are largely hidden from the mainstream population. Yeah.
And it's something that I think a lot of people don't realize.
Absolutely. My assistant editor is white. He's from Italy, and I think watching him watch the film was really interesting. And I think his response was like, there's a whole world happening that is in front of my face that I'm not seeing. And I think that is kind of true, and I want to kind of put it in people's face so we can have a real conversation about this.
Awesome. So where can people find this film, other than here, of course, at the NYC Indie Film Fest?
We are on the global festival circuit, so definitely go on our Facebook page, Back to Natural Doc. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. You can also go to our website, backtonaturaldoc.com, to see where we're showing next. And we're also doing a college tour. So I'm a clinical psychologist by training, so I actually take the movie to colleges, to adolescent treatment centers, and show the movie, and then actually talk about self-esteem and sort of ways to feel good about ourselves in a society that sometimes doesn't affirm us. And so it's a very positive, kind of healing focused workshop, and I get to marry my two loves, which are psychology and filmmaking.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your film with us.